How are you? Look who's joining me, my guy, Lance Taylor, a.k.a. OG Boo Dirty. What's up,
Hey,
man?
how you doing? How you doing?
What's up, brother? First of all, man, thanks for joining us, man. Nice to be with you, bro.
Yeah.
What I want to start off with, man, we know you do the music thing. We're going to get to that in a minute, but why I got you here, man, talking to the young people, man, high school athletes. I know sports is big with you, especially football. You even founded your own football league and your football organization. Talk about why that is so important to you, bro.
You talking the youth?
Yeah, the youth, yeah.
Basically, the youth important because I feel like 10 years ago I was a part of destroying the youth. You know what I mean? So by me putting my time back into the youth, I also got 4 kids of my own and 200 kids that come from the projects that people didn't, you know what I'm saying, give a chance, or kids that never had anything. That's where I get all my kids from. You know what I mean? Like to where a point where you struggling, or you from the projects, the Hillview, the Claver Homes, I go scout and go through them parts of town and pick up the kids that won't have the money to pay, won't have the participation of the parents to get them to practice, so I make sure they don't miss out on their childhood or coming up the right way, because a lot of people like me didn't come up the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I try to get my time back a little bit. So with you though?
I'm glad you. I want you to elaborate a little bit, man. You said you were part of destroying the youth. Kind of explain it a little bit, man. What you had going on, the kind of life you were living, and the kind of, I guess, the bad decisions you were making. And I see now you are evolving and becoming a man and becoming a better person.
It's like the typical teenage lifestyle. Everything you see, you do, or whatever you see, you got to be a part of. Every club event, every time something going on, you got to be there. I don't even come outside no more. But in football practice, studio, the kids, like basketball practice, football practice, track practice, training, I don't come outside. I don't see nothing outside for me to go to. Everything I need in the house. Like, I got my own 5 kids. I took in like another 5 or 6 kids from the football team that wasn't mine, you know what I mean? If they mine now, I love them to death, when nothing changes. So I just changed my whole ways of living, whole trains of thoughts. Like, you can't get nowhere stuck. You know what I mean? I'm focused on where I'm going, not where I'm at. Like, it's kind of like when you go on a road trip and you go, instead of me going to the Hilton for the 300 a night for a couple hours, I stop at the end of the road and just get me a little shut eye and keep on going, because I'm focused on where I'm going, not where I'm at. So, and the role models that have been put in my life, people that God put around me, like, it's changed me. Like, I'm happy to see the man I become. Like,
I'm glad to see the man you become, because we've talked for a couple of years, man, and I know even growing up in the inner city like I did, you're around a lot of a lot of influences, and a lot of times you get caught up in that life, and I know you got caught up in that life. What do you say your players, even when you talk to young people, man, because they see this rap star, but they still know you have a voice and you have an influence on them. What do you say to these young Royals, man, who may want to join a gang, who may want to go
see, that's
a wrong route?
That's the beauty of being OG Boo Dirty. I am the gang. You see what I'm saying? Like, when they see me, that's all they see, until they give me a chance in their life. Like, so when you're on the outside looking in as a kid, like, I want to be like him, the pants sagging, the this and that, gold teeth, the tattoos. When I finally get my hands on them and kick it, I show them everything that they didn't want. What they were coming to get, they don't get that. It's a whole different me when they get to me, like the discipline, do this, do that, or get away from around me, or this and that. You want to run the streets, I don't even see you. Until you call, something happened to one of your friends, you call and be like, I just want to come back, this ain't, okay. Then I come put my arms around you and show you the difference between love and leadership versus destruction and letting you do what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, me helping the kids just like helping my kids, there ain't no difference. What's the difference in your kids and other people's kids if you got the same love for everybody's kids? If you that type of genuine person. So I just feel like I got a big voice. God put me in a position to use my big voice. God put me in a position to use my space, my area, everything that he gave me, created. The air I breathe, like, it's for the youth. You see what I'm saying? Like, every dollar that I make into what I do in my life, as far as my career in music and everything else I do, like, it's towards the youth. I know I already spent like 1.5 in the last 7 years just on kids that's not mine, like, and still have to be a dad day to day, every day. Like, even with the kids in the house, I still got to do extra stuff for my son because he going to feel like, how he get them Jordans and I got the same Jordans. Like, what's the difference in us? So I still have to do small things for my kids, one I'll pull off and be a father sometimes. So I got a full life job and I'm looking forward to it. So.
Now, talking about that, I tell people all the time when they talk, I say, man, my man, he leaves a lot of money on the table every weekend because he does have his football organization, and those young growers and those kids do mean so much to you, and you're trying to uplift their life. But now people been missing you.
Yeah.
But now you back, you got a little music, you just got. So talk about that real quick in that project, man.
Last couple of years, I think the last 4 years I was with Akon, so basically we've been traveling, and I never really had the time. I had to base my time between football and me and Akon. Now I'm basing football between me and football and my life or what I want to do, not me and Akon. So every corner I turn, it's like, when you gonna start rapping, man? Like your kids old now. Like you said you were doing it for your kids, he's in middle school. So I had to sit down with the kids that I changed my life with, like the 8, 9 kids I was telling you about that I changed for, like the people I let into my home, the people that I want to be with. You see what I'm saying? I had a talk with them, and they got tired of everywhere we went, people asking the same question, like, man, when you gonna start rapping? So they asked me, like, what they talking about? And I finally broke it down to them, like I stopped doing certain things to be able to lead and provide for y'all. Like it's just certain images I couldn't go by and I couldn't lead their direction, so I had to stop doing certain things. So if you listen to it, the music that I was making, it was all shoot 'em up, kill, bang, bang. Like, you're gonna hear the growth and development. When you listen to me now, like, you're a whole different person. Like, you can hear the God in me. You can hear the change. You can hear everything. Give me instead of saying, he the same old person. You know how you can look at the person and just say, that ain't him. That's a whole different person.
Now, what's the name of it? And where can they find it?
Store OG, all platforms. You got Apple Music, Spotify, you got Pandora, you got Tidal. You got everywhere. You can go get it everywhere. So I'm in a blessed situation right now, and I feel proud of myself. Like, I've been getting a lot of tweets, a lot of calls, a lot of texts, a lot of my homeboys that's in the game. You know what I'm saying? They calling like, about time. So I don't know where I'm headed. I'm looking forward to the challenge, though. So.
But God got you, though.
That's all what matters.
My guy, Lance Taylor, OG Boo Dirty, man. Thanks so much for joining us, brother. Back to you.